Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today I thought we'd do something different. We're going to ask what life changes are happening for you. So what life changes? Now this is this reading is timeless. So whenever you click on this channel is the right time for you. So it doesn't matter what year it is that you click on this. So, but the question is, what life changes are here for you now, or what life changes are about to happen for you? So this is going to be pick a card, and then we're going to ask a few more questions about to get a little bit more information and guidance. So you can pick from this clear quartz stone or rock, clear quartz. And then we have this selenite. If you feel guided to pick the selenite, which is group 2. Group 3 is this other clear quartz little wand here. Okay, little clear quartz wand here. Okay, so that's your 3 choices. In the meantime, I just want to let you know I'm very excited to announce that I opened up my Etsy shop. You can check that out below. If you're interested in a reading or if you're interested in my course, all that information is in my Etsy shop. You can go ahead and click on that below. And also, I'm very, very, very happy and very thankful for all of my new subscribers. I greatly appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with group 1. Okay, so group 1 is, of course, this clear crystal stone. And we are going to see what your life changes are. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So we have take the next step now. Ooh, let's figure out what this means. Let's get more information on this. Take the next step now on what? What is this about? Ooh, let's see. This is like a little mystery here. Take the next step now. I'm sorry, I don't know if I showed you the card. Take the next step now. That's what this says. So you may know what this means. I don't, so I'm curious. So we're going to move and see what else. What is this about, Spirit? What kinds of step? What kind of step should they be taking right now? What kind of step is this about? One card, please. One card. What is this step about? Ooh, okay, so some of you are feeling kind of unfulfilled about something. So a lot of you are feeling unfulfilled. So let's get some more information on that. So what is this step about? What is this step? Could it be career? Could it be relationship? What is this about? Some of you are feeling a bit unfulfilled. That's pushing you to take this next step. On what though? On what is this about? Oh, some of you are feeling a bit stuck because movement is reversed. Some of you are feeling a bit stuck. Okay, so let's grab another deck. What is this about, please? What is the next step? Like, what kind of step should this group be taking? Like, what kind of step are we talking about? What's the next step? What does this have to do with, Spirit? We want one card. What does this have to do with? What is the step with this life change that this group 1 should be taking? I want a nice clean shuffle. Here we go. One card. What is this about? What is this about? Okay, so we have the littlest fairy. Appreciate the beauty and value of the exquisite and small. That's interesting. So right now, a lot of you are not appreciating the beauty and the value in the little things in life, is what I'm getting. So I'm getting the why you should take a next step. We're getting a lot of whys. So first of all, not finding the beauty in little things in life, feeling kind of stuck and not feeling very fulfilled. So far, we're getting a lot of whys as to why you, but we're not getting the actual next step. That's very interesting. I want to know what is that next step? What is this about? What does this have to do with, Spirit? What does this next step have to do with? What does this have to do with? Can we have a what? What is this? One card. What is this? For group 1, what is this all about? Alchemy. I love it. Alchemy. The next step is to become an alchemist. Yes. So this is that magical transformation, turning hay into gold, right? Turning anything into what you want it to be is becoming an alchemist. So many of you, the next step, maybe learning on what that means to you. Like, what does it mean for you to become an alchemist? Okay, so this is one of the next steps you need to take. That came out upright. So this is becoming an alchemist. What else? What is another step? What else is another step? What is another step? Besides becoming an alchemist, is there anything else? Is there any other step when it comes to this life change? Okay, this came out reversed. To know personal evidence, to speak out, witness. Interesting. To know. To know. So some of you, okay, so this is reverse. So it's almost like you don't know. It's like, what are they saying to me? So you're not speaking out. Interesting. It's almost like, it's like it's either like you haven't witnessed something yet, or you're not speaking out about something. Interesting. I need more. I need more. What is this about? Witness reversed. What is this? What is this about? Witness reversed. What don't they know, Spirit? What don't they know? What haven't they witnessed? What haven't they witnessed? What is this about? Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have nightmare. Okay. So maybe some of you are having nightmares, psychic protection, shield bad dreams. So maybe some of you are having nightmares about something and it's helping you to open up or realize something's going on in your life. Perhaps you need some psychic protection, but you have maybe your dreams are telling you something, maybe. Maybe your dreams are starting to give you some information on what your next step is. Should I pull one more card from this, Spirit? Do I need one more card, or should I pull? I feel like it's this deck. Okay, what else? What else? What is this next step? What does this have to do with? What is the next step for group 1? With this life change, one card. What should they, what is it they don't know? What do they have to do here? Healing, the healing of the mind, body, and soul. That's the next step for many of you, is the healing. That makes sense. To become an alchemist. To be an alchemist is to heal, right? That being an alchemist is healing all of your old wounds, childhood wounds, your shadows, okay? That's doing shadow work, inner child work. If you're interested in learning about this, this is what I coach on. I do personal readings on. And I have a course on it, and you can check out my Etsy shop below to see what that's about. Oh my goodness, that makes total sense. Is there anything else? I'm being called to this pile. Now, this is a very fat pile. My hands can't even get around it. So I am going to shuffle it a couple times down here first, and then I'll pull it in front of the camera in just a second. So Spirit, what else is their next step like when it comes to healing? What do they need to heal exactly? What do they need to heal? For group number 2, what do they need to heal? Group number 2. What do they need to heal, please? Group 2. What do they need to heal? What is this healing about? Okay, great. It came out backwards, so this is something you need to heal. I'm sorry, not backwards, but reversed. All right, so interesting. So for some of you, there's something you need to heal when it comes to being the miser. Okay, so the shadow is the miser. So that is about some hoarding something, whether it's hoarding your own emotions. Perhaps you're being obsessive. Maybe you have fear of losing something. It doesn't necessarily have to be about wealth. It can be. It can be about a relationship. It can be about your emotions or a person. Okay, so this is something you have to heal. So it's about being the miser. So this is something that has to do with hoarding your own feelings or hoarding. It could be money. It could be, obsessing over a relationship or something else. Okay, whatever that means to you. All right. Is there anything else we need to know when it comes to? Let me see. Is there any other cards I want to pull when it comes to the next step? Is there anything else you want us to know, Spirit, on the next step, on this life change? Any other life changes? Any other life changes for group 1? Anything to do with healing? Yeah, we got cycles. So everything moves in cycles, and so it's almost like following the cycles of the moon would be very beneficial to you. So this is almost like guidance. So knowing when you have a waxing moon moving up to the full moon, learning about that, studying what that means, okay? Studying what it means to like what to do when the moon is waning versus waxing, what it means to do during a new moon versus a full moon. There's a way to live your life in cycles. So this could be a new way of living, a new step in your life, a way to heal, okay? Doing things in cycles, okay? So you can check out websites and what that means to you and how the cycles of the moon can help you. Can we have any more guidance, please? Any more guidance for this particular pile? Any more guidance, please? Any more guidance, please? All right, and we got trust the process. Everything always works out. Something better is on the horizon. Have total confidence in the universe. Trust in the process. That is your guidance. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. If you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Please check out my Etsy shop below. And I want to thank everyone, all my new subscribers. I really appreciate all of you. Thanks, everyone. Bye. Okay, this is for group 2. Welcome, everyone. This is for all of you who picked selenite. Let's see what life changes are coming your way. Ooh, retirement. Ooh, that could mean a couple of things. So you could be retiring something. It could be a job, a career. You could just be changing careers. Some of you can just be retiring a particular, well, let's find out before I say what you're retiring. Let's get more information on what this could pertain to. Retirement from what? So this is a huge life change. What could this group be retiring from? Let's get some information on this, Spirit. What does this have to do with this retirement? Retirement from what? Retirement from what? What does this have to do with? One card, please. What does this have to do with? Okay, we have differences reversed. Interesting. So I'm starting to see a theme here. So I should say I only just started. So, but the retirement. So it's like if you notice the differences in others. So for instance, being a twin flame, we are here to heal and alchemize the whole perception of what a man and woman look like versus also, versus like a healed relationship, like what am I trying to say here? So it's like an unconditional love versus a conditional love, right? So let's say you think all men are the same, all men cheat, or all men do this, or all women do that. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. It's like understanding and retiring these notions of what differences look like and if they're really true. Okay, so it's like healing those old stereotypes, healing those wounded stereotypes of color, creed, race, religion, gender, sex, all that type of stuff. Okay, so that's why that is reversed. Okay, really seeing you and everyone, right? That's the mirror. So it's like retiring that. I hope I explained that. Those perceptions, retiring those perceptions. What else? What else? What other big life changes are happening? What else? So that is to me retiring perceptions of what differences look like, especially in a relationship. What else? What else? What else is this retirement about? We have meditation. Interesting. So we have meditation rebirth. So that's interesting. So retiring the whole so this is reverse. So it's almost like the opposite. It's like retirement from the go 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 go, and instead it's time to meditate. All right, because we're not asking you to retire from meditation. They're asking you to retire from not meditating. To be in a more meditative state, whatever that means to you. So if you are retiring from a job, perhaps your day-to-day was very scheduled, very much a very packed and full day of doing things that were needed to be done on the outside, and now it's doing the inner work, and now it's going within, doing whatever you need to do to have like an inner type of experience in your life instead of outer. Okay, so let's get some more information. What else do you want us to know about this life change of retirement? What else could this possibly mean? One card, please. What is this about? Retirement. What is this about, please? Spirit for group 2. Okay, interesting. So we have, this is reversed, by the way. So this is about time shifts, dimensional slips. So this is reversed. Okay. So it's also retiring from not working on bettering yourself, making yourself a higher. Okay, so this is what they're telling me. So this is all about raising your vibrations, because when you raise your vibrations, this is how you get into the higher dimensions. Okay. And believe it or not, this is how you become gray. This is not about becoming light. This is not a darkness versus light. This is becoming gray. This is becoming the balanced. Okay, balanced in your light and your darkness, meaning your shadows and your light. So retirement, I know this is kind of high esoteric teachings, but this is a retirement from no longer working on your vibrations. I know that sounds weird. But if you check out my Etsy shop, this is something I coach on. Okay, it's very important on the twin flame journey to raise your vibrations, to be a vibrational match to your twin flame. That is how you get into union. So it's a very important step in your twin flame journey, in your twin flame process. Interesting. And then we have fairy lovers reversed, about falling in love, romance, courtship, new love. It's like you're retiring from relationship. That's interesting. But again, it's reversed though. So it's almost like they're testing me on this. It's like you're retiring from thinking that that new love and romance is for the birds, or let's just say you have this perspective of relationships don't last, and relationships suck, or relationships are just fairy tales, and that's for Cinderella and Snow White, and it's not really a thing. It's like they want you to retire that perspective. Jeez. Okay. They give me all these reversals, but they're telling me what it means, so that's good. Okay, so what else? Can we have more information? What else is this about for this group 2? What is it that you want? What else? What other life changes? What other life changes are happening? What other life changes are happening here? One card, please. What other life changes? And we got this one again because I got this on yesterday's video. How teachable are you? Okay, so it's retiring from not being teachable. So your soul is asking you, how teachable are you? It's like being open to new ways of doing things. Okay, so it's reversed. So they're asking you to retire from the notion of, hey, I already know it all. So even though you probably know a lot, and even though you've been learning so much, and you've been diving deep, and you're learning, oh my gosh, the world just keeps expanding. The more you learn, the more the world expands. There's more to learn, and so the soul wants you to keep going. And so we're retiring from the fact that you already have all the answers. Okay. So this is a whole different version of retirement than I thought this would be. I was not expecting this. Okay, let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else does this have retirement have to do with? What other life changes is this about? Entrapment. So for those of you who feel trapped, retiring from the fact that you feel trapped. Okay, but entrapment is reversed, so that's really nice. But for some of you who do feel stuck, okay, it's time to learn how to not feel stuck. Let me get some more information on that. Why is this here? Why is entrapment reversed? What does this have to do with anything? What does this have to do with? It's almost like what they're telling. It's almost like you feel like you're going in circles, like over and over and over with this relationship, with this twin flame relationship. It's just like you're going in circles, and it's almost like the same old keeps happening. The same things keep happening. Okay, so, but what is this about? Why is this here? Spirit, why is enchantment reversed? Why? What does this have to do with, please? What does this got to do with? Of course, another reversal. Absolution, forgiveness. Oh, interesting. It's reversed. Redemption. Okay, so this is a big one. So, some of you are not forgiving somebody or something, maybe something from the past. Perhaps this is an inner child wound. So this is something you need to retire from, this unforgiveness. It's time to forgive. This will actually catapult your vibrations for yourself. You're actually lowering your own vibrations by not forgiving. It could be yourself. Maybe you need to forgive yourself for something. That would be, again, releasing, well, not again, but you could also release trapped emotions on this. I do videos on releasing trapped emotions. They are called ASMR, releasing trapped emotion. You could check that out in my video lineup. So I do help people with that. That will help you to be able to forgive and forgive yourself. Whew. Okay, let's see. We'll do one more. Let's do one more. What else? What else do we need to retire from? Should we do this one? No, let's do this one. They're telling me this one. This is a huge deck, but let's see. What else? What else do we need to retire from with group 2? This is a huge deck, so I'm just shuffling it a couple times down here. What else? What else should we retire from? Okay. Gambler. Okay. Willingness to follow intuition, even when others doubt you. Interesting. Okay. So for some of you, perhaps you're not following your intuition. Perhaps you're doubting yourself or others are doubting you. Okay. And so they're asking you to retire, I guess, logic. Or it could be that you're relying on luck rather than hard work. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. So perhaps maybe you're not doing the work that it takes to do the twin flame journey, and you're instead relying on luck that your twin flame is going to come back, but you're not actually doing the work, which for you would be perhaps forgiveness. Okay, maybe you're trapped in this, and maybe your soul is asking you, how teachable are you? Maybe you have these perceptions that relationships don't work out, and perhaps it might be lowering your vibration, perhaps going more on in your inner world instead of your outer world, and just having a different perspective on all the differences, man versus woman, okay, relationship, conditional love versus unconditional love, and what that means, all these different things, okay. And so instead of relying on luck, it would be about willingness to follow your intuition and following your soul's guidance. All right. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, and please check out my Etsy shop. And if you're interested in learning more about the twin flame journey, you can check out my course below. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Whoops, I gotta click off before I go to group 3. Welcome back, and this is the final group 3 for those of you who picked this little crystal wand. Sorry for the dog barking in the back. So for you guys, it's support. Interesting. So this is your life change happening, support. Let's get more information on this. What does this have to do with? Let's grab this deck. What the heck does this have to do with support? Support. Can we have more information on this, please? What does support have to do with, please? What does support have to do with for group 3? Could you please let us know why this is here? Is it being opening? I'm sorry, is it being opening? Is it being open to having more support? Is it supporting something? Is it supporting others? What does this have to do with? What does the support have to do with? Wow. All right, so we have moonlight reversed. So what this tells me is that perhaps maybe you're not dealing with your shadows at this time. Perhaps maybe you're not facing your shadows, because that's what the moon means. It's all about the illusions, the fear, the shadows. Okay. And so perhaps you need some support in doing that, because facing your shadows is not easy, especially if you had a rough childhood. This would not be an easy feat. But let's get more information on this. Why is this here? Why is moonlight reversed with support? What is this life change that's happening for group 3, please? What does this have to do with? What does support have to do with? Can I have more information on this? What does this have to do with, please? Oh my gosh, I get this card every time. Over and over and over. How teachable are you? That's very interesting. So your soul wants you to ask yourself, how teachable are you? So there's this lady looking at the violin, wondering, should I or shouldn't I pick this up? Should I learn how to play? And they're asking you to do the same thing with whatever that means to you. How teachable are you? What does this have to do with, though? What does this have to do with? How teachable are you? Can I have more information on this? Teach about what? Teach about what? What should they be learning about? What does this have to do with? This is not an easy deck to shuffle. One more card, please. One more card on support. What is going on with this deck? I need one more card. One more card. What does this have to do with? Ooh, that's interesting. Well, we got sexuality. All right. So maybe, okay. All right. Well, okay. So there might be a block to this, something from your past, or is what they're telling me, something with your inner child. So there might be some kind of wounds coming up, something that's blocking this for you. Relationship, they're telling me this is more about relationship. There's something where something happened in your past, and that is maybe stopping you when it comes to fully committing in a relationship, or maybe enjoying sexuality or enjoying sex life. It's almost like you need support in this. So something may have happened in the past. For instance, with me and my daughter, has this issue where she doesn't she doesn't want to be in a relationship because of my past of getting divorced to her dad, and then really not saying good things about being in a relationship with men. So that affected her, unfortunately, and now my daughter has to work on healing that so that she wants to be in a relationship. So that's just one little example. Okay, I didn't say nice things about being in a relationship with men when she was growing up, and I refused to commit to any men, and so that affected her. So that's just one example, though. Okay, so what else? What else is going on here? What else does group 3 need support with? What else? Okay, that's interesting. So we have nightmare, psychic protection, shield, bad dream. So this is reversed. Okay, so perhaps, what are they telling me about this? Yeah, so there's something going on in your psyche is what they're telling me. So there's some kind of, this is your subconscious mind, they're telling me. Something's going on in your subconscious mind and you need support with. So please know that your subconscious mind is made up of your inner child wounds, okay? And ancestors, okay? Perhaps past lives. It's layers of things that need to be healed, okay? So please know that this is something that needs to be, yeah. But let's get more. Let's get more here. What is this about? What else do they need support with? What else do they need support with, please? All right. Yeah, forgiveness. So there's something that happened in your past, perhaps maybe something recent, but it's something where absolution, forgiveness, penance, redemption. Anyway, so you get the point. So forgiveness, you need support in this, either forgiving yourself or forgiving others. All right. But I want more. What else? What else? What else is this about, please? What else? What else do they need support in? What life changes are happening here? So far, I'm getting this is mostly shadow work. This is getting support in your shadow work, and they're giving you the what the shadow work is about. If you're following along what your shadow work is about when it comes to perhaps relationships. It looks like this is mostly about relationships, but what else? Anything else? What else is this about? Communication. That's interesting. Okay, guardianship. So we got the dragon's pet. I don't know why. I feel like I keep getting the same cards over and over. So this says dragon's pet communication between. Okay, so this is what they're telling me. So what might help you, what support that you're probably missing is that when you go out into nature, your soul is always trying to talk to you. Your soul is trying to talk to you through different species. So let's just say a rabbit crosses your path, or an eagle flies above you in the sky, or I don't know, you see an owl in the sky. Whatever it is, just know it is some kind of communication from your soul. And so, what would be really beneficial is for you to look up animal totems or spiritual animals, and you can look up and see what the guidance is, okay? Because there's always kind of some kind of communication going on between you and your soul through all species, okay? Whatever that means to you. It could be your pet, it could be anything wild outside, it could be plants, it could be feathers, whatever it is that's showing up in your life, okay? So this is support. Beautiful. Is there any other support that they should be looking for? You know what? They're telling me to go over here. Let's see. Any other support? Any other signs or synchronicities that they should be looking for to help support group 3? Any signs or synchronicities that could be helping group 3? Any other supports that they might be getting at this time, please? Let's see. Any other support? Oh, that's interesting. Caring, compassion, love. Oh, that's beautiful. So if you just happen to see a pink flower, it could be a rose, it could be a carnation, it could be a tulip, or any kind of pink flowers. What your guides want you to know is think of them. They're sending you love, compassion. They're sending you support. Okay. So if you see the color pink, to know that this is a communication to you or code for you, that they are loving you and they are wrapping you with compassion and love and healing based on your inner child wounds. Okay, so I can't get this card up, of course, at this time. There we go. So, of course, this is all about the inner child healing, and you're being sent support for this. And your twin flame is also supporting you in this. Okay. Let's see if we can get any more guidance on this or any other support that is coming your way. Let's see, any more guidance for, let's see if there's any more guidance or any other support. You know what? They're telling me this sticks. Let's try it. Any other guidance or support? Any other guidance or support that you want to let this group know about? Any other guidance or support? Spirit, one card, please. What do you want them to know? Tree of life, true wisdom, and making good choices in life. That's interesting. So you may want to study the tree of life. Also understanding what the tree of life is so that the roots are just as important as the branches. So everyone is in ooh and ah of the beautiful branches of the tree. Everyone looks at the tree and says, oh, look at those beautiful flowers, look at the branches, and no one bothers to see the reason why those branches are even there is because of the roots. The roots were, they were taken care of, they were watered, they were nurtured, they were grounded. Okay, the tree is grounded. So this is what they're telling me. This is you becoming grounded and rooted, like really stabilizing. Don't be that eucalyptus tree that flops back and forth. Be the oak tree. Okay, really put your roots down. Okay, really ground yourself. Okay, the tree of life, you can study what that means. That could be a support system to you. There are different, they're saying the Kabbalah to me. I don't know. I never studied the Kabbalah or however you pronounce that. I'm not a big Kabbalah studier, but perhaps that's something that would be a good support for you. Okay, or whatever it means to you to study the tree of life. There is some wisdom there when it comes to support for you. Okay, let's see if there's any more guidance before we end. Okay, any more guidance when it comes to support for, well, let's just see what this has to say. Any other support or anything else you want Group 3 to know, please? Any other guidance about support? Why is this here? Why is support here? Why is support here, please? Why? For Group 3, can I have some information on support? Ooh, protection. So they want you to know that you're being protected, okay? So no matter what you've been through, what nightmares you've been through, whatever your subconscious mind has gone through, obviously a lot because the nightmare card is here. Something going on in your past, something where maybe forgiveness is needed. It says you, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. So your soul wants you to know that you are protected. Okay, so picture your soul holding you like a newborn baby. You're being held and protected and being supported at this time. So that's what they want you to know. You are being supported. This is your time to be supported and to be nurtured. They want you to feel nurtured. They want you to be open to being nurtured. They want you to be open to be protected, to heal at this time. Okay, well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. If you're interested in learning more about the Twin Flame journey, please check out my course, Journey Back to Union. I do appreciate all my subscribers, and I really appreciate all of my viewers. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.